Gordon is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Bellinger will be there to put it away in front of the big scoreboard. Digging in the switch hitter, number 0. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 now. The 3-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. And the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. In now, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Harper has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now batting, Cody Bellinger. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Here's D. Gordon now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And this will be fouled away. The 1-1 home. And that drilled him pretty good as the ball squirts off toward third. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Popped high in the air. Gallo has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman, Joey Gallo.
Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Pedro Alvarez. Harmon Killebrew will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bottom of the second here with no score. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit, and bury that inside. It leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Striding into the box, Manny Machado will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. And that retires the side. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ron Guidry. 9-1-2 due up. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Machado moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. Third inning, no score to this point. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Machado has it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Buddy. The changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it now is Kemp, and he puts it away to retire the side. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger.
Fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Changeup called strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Cody Bellinger is sent packing to begin the bottom of the third. Gordon looks up into the bleachers and gone. So here now's the pitcher, Justin Verlander, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. To third. Turner fields it cleanly. And that's the second out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Missed with a slider.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Joey Gallo. He'll be the one to
First baseman, Joey.
first pitch on its way. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Kemp on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
How about it?
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Counts 1-0.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pop high in the air. Gallo is under it, and that ends the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Right side and right into the shift. Altuve fields it cleanly. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Number 0.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball. Ball 1. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Popped him up. Gallo in foul ground. And the inning is over. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another chance. D. Gordon.
Center fielder, D. Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. So this is foul for the first strike. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So striding in, Trey Turner. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. 2-0 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3. Popped high in the air. Dozier shading to his right. 2 gone. So stepping in, Ron Guidry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And we'll have to leave it there as this. Stepping up now, Harmon Killebrew looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. The 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Killebrew in front, 3 balls and a strike.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Bellinger is there, and he makes the catch for the out. At the plate, Manny Machado. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Cody Bellinger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. We walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Here's Brian Dozier now. Got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Hot shot on the ground is short. And as it turns out, now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Skied into very shallow right. Harper has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Ready once again. Buddy, no hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Kemp. To the track, to the wall. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Here's Joey Gallo now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dozier is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's J.D. Martinez. It's been an over. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, Justin Verlander. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. Makes the play. 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Matt Kemp. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Bellinger is there now, and he has it for the second out. Here's Bryce Harper now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches.
And his game of hide and seek. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Fouled off. The 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now batting.
Digging in. To try it again, Cody Bellinger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Kemp. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in and looking for more, D. Gordon, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Trey Turner. He's a Gold player who's particularly known for being a speedster on the bases. Verlander still with 1 earned run on his line through 6 in the third. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ware. What the runner in scoring position is sack fly brings that running.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Ready for another change. Hendrys Morales will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. On the ground up the middle, Dozier ranging to his right. Throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Check swing called strike 0-1.
Number 0.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Number 3.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And wow, that got out onto Utah Street. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 3.
Ready for another shot now. Harmon Killebrew, 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Mike Moustakas will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another full count pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Machado.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bellinger is there, and he'll put it away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Buddy is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. Digging in, Joey Gallo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's out number 2. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. In there for strike 1. On its way is pitch number 75. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Dozier barehands it. Hey now. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1-for-2 now. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Brian Dozier now.
The second baseman.
Dylan Betances takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set and the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Missed with a breaking ball. 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Bellinger gets his lead at first, nobody out. A bouncer up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Justin Verlander, and their runners at the corners now. J.D. Martinez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. He's running. Strike taken, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. They'll try again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with one away now. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
2 balls and a strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. The relay, and he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Bellinger's under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run and score. Felipe Rivero is called upon, and it's not for his usual role, just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Got him to go down swinging there. Cody Bellinger becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Lifted in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now, Trey Turner. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
On the move is Harper. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, number 0. Switch hitter batting left here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want it.
Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result... MLB. So here's Matt Kemp now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for South Korea, center fielder, Matt Kemp.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box, Bryce Harper.
34.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. One out, nobody on.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
So he sets him down swinging. Bryce Harper is the second out of the opening frame. The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder,
Strike one to start the at-bat. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp has a read on it. One down. Stepping up now, Francisco Lindor. The pitch.
Francisco Lindor.
Fouled off. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Francisco Lindor becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Paul DeJong is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row.
Swing and a miss.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Joey.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping into the box, Pedro Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Tapper up the line, but it gets fouled. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Ground ball right side. DeYoung gathers it in. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Machado makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Outside, 3-0 now. Kluber, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't be.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Runners off for second. Slow bouncer to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Standing in, Brian Dozier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tapped up the third base line. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So here now is the pitcher, Luis Severino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there. Relay to first in time. And just the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Leading on to the Shogun. Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out. So striding in, George Springer. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Harper looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. Try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with two men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats.
And we'll have to. Digging in to try it again, Matt Kemp. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Center fielder, Matt Kemp.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Pitch is popped up. Flores has a play. He's got it one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a high pop-up. Moustakas is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Number 0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch on the way. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Here's a swing, and oh man, way
of here. Here's Joey Gallo now.
Now batting.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the... Leading off the inning, Ichiro Suzuki, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder.
First pitch
Ichiro
fastball off
Suzuki.
the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. There's a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And ball 3 now to Ichiro. Be careful, 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Corey Kluber comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Manny Machado now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Ready with another 0-2. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Flores scoops it up, and he is out on the tag. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
2 balls and a strike now. Right side. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time. And now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Alvarez is there. 1 down. Riding in once again, Paul DeYoung. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
There's a swinging bunt up the line. And quickly there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. He popped out in his first trip. And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Just got a piece up the line. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Dozier. He'll start off the 5th in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tied at 93, ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And there's his first base hit in this one. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit. And now Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
George Springer.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you've got to be ready for the heat.
So it was a swinging strike 3. George Springer is sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. Harper has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Right there for strike 1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Fouled off. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Alvarez moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, number 0. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. High and deep to center field. Back goes Springer at the track, and it's gone as they add still another. Ready for another shot now, Pedro Alvarez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ground ball right into the shift. Backhanded. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Here's Ichiro now. First time up, he went down looking.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Corey Kluber, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Shortstop, Manny Machado. Your attention, please. Now pitching.
From the stretch.
Ottavino.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Sliders in for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. He was a ground-out victim last time up. No balls and a strike to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Brian Dozier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Comes set with the 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. DeYoung will put this one away, and the side is retired. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Machado ranging into the outfield. 1 out. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Now here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready for another shot now. Mike Moustakas 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Very weakly on the ground. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got. Digging in once again, Luis Severino. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Count now a ball and a strike. Hit to third. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. Here's Bryce Harper now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Here's the first pitch to him. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. On its way is pitch number 75. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bellinger's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Schwarber comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
High pop-up. Gallo over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Ready for another chance? Joey Gallo comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez. Here in Phoenix, the roof is closed and the AC is pumping. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup. Standing in, Matt Kemp. He will lead this one off today.